Hello, welcome to Behind the Scenes. This will be a little different behind the scenes. I would probably be recording this as a hiking video. I'm on the way to go record a table in the wilderness. It is March 2nd, I believe, a Saturday, I think the first Saturday in March. It's 52 degrees. It's incredibly warm for this time of year. I usually don't do my table in the wilderness till, I don't know, end of April, May. It's just so seasonably warm. It is a little cooler. I was hoping to be 58. It's 52. But I'm here at the Reforestation camp. I'm going to be hiking deep in to record my table in the wilderness. I have a spot I found last fall, early fall, and that's where I'm going to head to. I'll have an update when I get over there. See you in a bit. A quick update. We're about halfway to where I will be recording today. Maybe a little over half, about half. Just a quick view here. This is a part of the trail where we change directions and go deeper in where less people hike. Of course, I haven't seen any hikers here. Very, it's not even spring yet, okay? But springish. So it's very, very early. I don't expect to see any hikers. I'm going to be off the trail when I record, so even if there were, they wouldn't bother me. All right, let's keep going. I'll see you in a bit. All right, we're here. I think this is the location I'm going to have to walk in. And I think it's warming up. As you see, I got my jacket off. I stored it over there. And my long sleeve shirt. It's definitely getting warmer. I think it's supposed to be, they said it was going to be 58. But I think they adjusted. I think it's going to be 55, 56. I think it's definitely 55 or close to it. By the way, my nephew Joe isn't here with me because he's been hiking with me the last few months. He's sick. Joe, I hope you feel better. Hope you can hike next week. This is an amazing hike. You missed it, but I think we'll come here again. I hit this place a lot last fall. So let's dive in here and see if I can find that spot that I found. By the way, I think I found it actually in summer, but I know sometimes I forget where I found it, so I went back in fall to mark it in my mind, because when spring comes again, it's still winter. When I do start doing the table in the wilderness videos, I don't have the green leaves, so I go to pine trees. And so I'm always looking for pine trees to record at. And this was one of them. So this spot here, I think this is what I was looking at. It's pretty nice. Got these pines here. I think that's going to be my backdrop, but we can explore a little bit. Less pines over here. That's an interesting tree to be a backdrop, but I think I want to stick to the pines, put a little color in the background. So probably over here, once again, maybe right in here. I'm gonna get my stuff and I will be back and we will hunt for a good spot to set up. I'll be back. All right, so I'm looking for a spot that features some green. And really, this has the best green. Not a very beautiful spot, but I think it'll work. We got a little green pine there. So I think I'm going to hook up myself and do this spot as my location to record it. So the camera's going to be moving around as I set up the tripod. I put my long sleeve shirt on because I was starting to get a little cool. As I move around, I probably will get hot, but then I will be sitting and recording, so I'm just going to keep it on. And as I sit, I will cool off. Tomorrow's supposed to be warmer, but it's supposed to be windier. Yesterday was windy. Today, not as windy. Probably want to be a little closer. That's pretty good. I think we're going to use this. I don't record a lot of behind the scenes, but I thought it's the first one of the year. I should record it. I think I did the first one of the year last year or the year before. Oh, and that's a good reference. That was an Easter message, so that was like April. It's like a month and a half earlier than that time. Let's see how that looks. I probably can bring the chair closer. Chair is definitely tilted. That's not a huge problem, but it's something I can try to fix. I'm off to the side, but I can turn it a little. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Now for the audio. I did find a cedar swamp on the way here. So, because I definitely want to do more pine trees, cedars, in the next few weeks, couple months. So I think that's where I'm going to record with, if I'm going to do another table in the wilderness in the next couple of weeks. I mean, these aren't amazing locations, but they're nice. So Joe, if you're watching, eventually you'll get to be a part of behind the scenes. I don't do them, you know, every week or even once a month. Usually just when I'm doing an interesting location, or if I haven't done one in a while, or if it's something special like the first one of the year. Last year recorded several videos near here. I think the Foundational Principles series was off that way, about a quarter of a mile or half a mile. I did one off the side of this road. I don't remember what it was though. It was where that ferns were. That was my fern video. I like to do a fern video at least once a year. Ferns is the backdrop. I'm using a lot of battery here, so I'll have to check to see how low it is. I may have to change my battery before I record my table in the wilderness. I think I've got it all untangled. Alright, so the audio is going to change as I plug this in. So I'm just going to test this. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Oh, the sun is right in my eyes. It's good for the sun on my face for recording, but I don't like the sun in my eyes. I think I may have to live with it. All right, I'm going to test this. I'm going to go rewind it and watch this, see how it looks. I'll be back, folks. So it looked great. I'm very unhappy with the sun being in my eyes. So I'm gonna have to pick a different angle. I still want to get that green and that tree. Over here is definitely more shadows. A lot more shadow over here. Battery's at 67%. If I finish up here quickly, I should have plenty. All right, and a little bit more up. Yeah, I think that looks pretty level. Now I did unplug my audio. Now there's less even spots to put my chair. That looks good. That's all the way up. I could tip the other side if I need to, but that looks good. And that's pretty center. My chair looks even. Much more shadows here. I like it. I'm so light sensitive, folks. I can't handle that sun. Reconnect the audio. All right, audio's changing. Chair's not in the center of the screen, but that's not hugely important. Well, I think that's it, folks. So, as usual, I will probably turn some of the end of the scenes back on once I pack up. So I should see you at the end of this video and the end of my table in the wilderness. I'll be back. All right, folks, we are at 25% battery, so we're doing pretty good. And I'm going to wrap things up, pack things away, and we're going to get out of here. And I'm going to unplug the audio. So now I'll be reusing the audio that directly from the camera. Yeah, I'm glad I moved over here in the shade. The sun started moving again. Of course it does. Yeah, but it wasn't as bad as before. There were times I was warm, but there was also times I was cool, so I'm glad I kept this shirt on. It wasn't so cold that I regretted doing this. I'm glad I came out, enjoyed this nice weather, and recorded a video. Usually I bring up my drink until it gets warmer, but I've been noticing that I am getting warmer even in spring. And I like my drink when I'm recording a video and speaking. I did get hot when I was hiking here, though. A little cool. I'm gonna button up. I'll warm up once I start hiking again. Well, that's about it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes, little bonus extra, a little bit longer than behind the scenes I usually do. Well, that's it, folks. We'll see you again soon, hopefully. Got a lot of nice weather hopefully coming up. Some good hiking temperatures, because I do like hiking in the 60s. That's probably my favorite time of hiking. Don't get too hot, you're not too cold. We'll see you soon, hopefully. Bye-bye.